Hello, everyone. This is Dave, the Prayer Guy. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch this video. I greatly appreciate it. I hope that you find it an encouragement. If you do, check out my channel, check out my other videos as I teach about this, as I teach about missional prayer, to use prayer as a fuel for God's mission. And so that's all that I'm about. That's what I do. I teach, I pray about that. I'm fueling God's mission with prayer. I lead others in that. I mean, I love doing it. I'm so glad God has given me this ministry and this idea of putting these videos out there on YouTube. And so this past week, as we are looking forward to maybe we're not looking forward to it. I don't know. I guess it depends who you are. But school has either started or um, or will be starting soon. This video will be posted on August 30th of 2022. So in some places, school has started. And I have to admit, I'm thinking of an old Staples commercial where parents are singing and dancing about the most wonderful time of the year, and it's all about kids returning to school. So summer vacation is almost over, or it is over in some places, and kids are going back to school, and also college students are going back to school. And so this, I think this is a great time to start thinking about how we can pray more missionally for the college campus, because God's mission is there too. So let's be fueling God's mission to high schools, middle schools, elementary schools, and college campuses all around the world. And so here are my thoughts, and I welcome your thoughts. So you think I'm leaving anything out to kind of help advance God's kingdom in school settings, let me know in the comments. I'll love to read it. Let's be kind of teaching each other. And if you do have any prayer requests about God's mission, put that in the comments too, because eventually I will have a prayer episode where I'm just going to pray for God's mission in a video. More about that later. But here are some of my suggestions. So, for the students who are believers, we need to be praying that they will be open in sharing their faith. Um, my local high school used to have, they might still do. I don't know, because I don't know who leads it anymore, because my son no longer goes to that school, but I had a Fellowship of Christian Athletes group. And so I would pray for that. So let's pray that these students in high school and middle school would be daring enough to start Fellowship of Christian Athletes groups, other Christian clubs, Bible studies. They're in a mission field. Let's pray that they will keep their faith, because it'd be very easy to lose their faith. And when it comes to Christian schools, it's just the same thing. Help them to share their faith, because I imagine that there are students there who are not Christians. And so we need to be praying for their salvation. So we need to be praying that they'll get connected to church. And for college campuses, yes, let's be praying for the college ministry organizations like InterVarsity and Crew and Navigators. Pray that they will have a presence on every campus, that the campus ministers will be fully funded, and of course, for students that believe, to get involved in these organizations for the purpose of sharing their faith on campus. I mean, I am somebody who became a believer in Jesus because of Christian students through an organization called InterVarsity when I was a student at the University of Maine. So it is possible for college students to be saved. So let's be praying for that. Let's be encouraging our college students that we know to be engaged in that and be supporting of campus minister workers. And I believe stuff like that can happen in a public high school, a public middle school as well. For elementary schools, again, it's about praying for students to be bold to invite their friends to church, for students to be saved. And let's be praying for teachers and for administrators. Some need to be saved, some already are. And maybe the ones that are saved will get together regularly to pray for their schools. Maybe it'd be the same thing with professors on college campuses. There are so many different ways we can be praying. Again, if you have a suggestion that I didn't bring up, please share in the comments. Let's be teaching each other. Let's be praying together for more people to be disciples and for those disciples to grow. All right, earlier I mentioned about doing a prayer episode. It'd be in about a month on September 27th. So if you're doing something to help advance God's kingdom, to help people grow in their faith, help people become Christians, let me know. I want to be praying for you. So I'm going to do that in a YouTube video where I'm just going to pray. So if you share a prayer request in the comments and you don't want to be shared in the video, let me know. Or another way you can share prayer requests is by going to the Fuel God's Mission with Prayer Facebook page, and you can send me a private message through that, and I will certainly be praying for you. But let me know if you want me to make your prayer request public for more people to be praying for you, or you just want to be kept between the two of us. Either way, I will definitely pray, at least especially when I'm reading your message. All right, so that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was an encouragement. Feel free to check out my other videos, subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss anything. And like this video. And as always, may the Lord be with you and God bless.